My name is NIACC Perkinson, and I am the chair of the Natural Science Division here at NIACC. And I'm here to discuss a novel service project between my chemistry students and the 6th grade science students at Lincoln Intermediate. So the state of Iowa is initiating some new science standards, and for the first time, 6th grade science teachers are going to have to teach chemistry, which they've never had to do before. So this opens up an incredible opportunity for my chemistry students at NIACC to give their expertise in the subject area to the students at Lincoln Intermediate as well as the teachers at Lincoln Intermediate. So each student signs up for an hour or 2 hours of service at Lincoln Intermediate, and they attend the class, they go into the classroom, and they help the teacher with whatever activities or hands-on work that the students are doing, and they lend a helping hand to the 30 or so students that are in that classroom.
So my role at Lincoln was to help kids with homework if they were struggling with certain problems, help them kind of understand what they were doing. And then another thing that they were doing was their project for the day was to create carbon and hydrogen molecules with their little bond kits. And whenever a kid didn't really understand what was going on or wasn't sure if they were doing the right thing, they'd come to me for help to make sure that they were on the right path. I think it's really important for them to develop this interest in science at a young age because so many aspects of jobs today involve science. Like I know for me, exercise science, it involves chemistry, it involves anatomy, physiology, biology. I need to know so many aspects of science. But even like everyday jobs, you're gonna learn chemistry in college. So if you start early, you're gonna have the right basis. So once you get to college, it'll be easier and you won't have to start from scratch. And starting from scratch is really scary. That's why I think it's important for us to start early rather than, oh, hey, throw you into a college class and you've got to learn chemistry right away. It's not going to work very well.
When I arrived, I was very nervous about working with middle schoolers, and I was really surprised by how smart the kids were and how eager to learn they were, and even the students who seemed to be off in their own world, just interacting with them a little bit, it really brought out like how smart they really were and how much like they were just desperate for that one-on-one learning. When I walked away from it, I was really impacted by a little girl in the back of the classroom who was sitting all by herself. And I was a little hesitant to go up to her at first because I didn't know her learning style. But as soon as I did, she just like opened up.
My favorite part was probably the last project that they did together, where as a team they had to put all of the carbon molecules together to create one big diamond molecule. Watching them try to put a few hundred carbon molecules together was pretty fun. You got to see the dynamic of these youth kids trying to be leaders or followers and trying to figure out how to work together in a big group to solve a problem. And kind of just standing back and watching that was pretty fun.
I would recommend this program to other NIACC students because it really kind of tests the knowledge that you're learning in the classroom, and it also like gives the middle schoolers an opportunity to learn through you.
So what's next? I'd like to continue this collaboration with other 6th grade science teachers in Mason City, and then I'd like to reach out to the 9-county area that NIACC serves. Many of my students wanted to go back to their school districts to give back to their own community. And so I think that's really positive, and I'd love for us to be sending our students back to give back to the communities that they grew up in.